But what we saw yesterday in that committee hearing, what we saw yesterday brought up by Matt Gaetz, unfortunately from Florida, was really a low moment. It was shameful. It was personal.
We're going to show the clip.
And I think it was...
Exactly.
We have a clip, so we're going to see it so that you all can enjoy it.
I don't want to make light of anybody's substance abuse issues. I know the president's working real hard to solve those throughout the country, but it's a little hard to believe that Burisma hired Hunter Biden to resolve their international disputes when he could not resolve his own dispute with Hertz rental car over leaving cocaine and a crack pipe in the car.
The pot calling the kettle black is not something that we should do. I don't know what members, if any, have had any problems with substance abuse, been busted in DUI. I don't know. But if I did, I wouldn't raise it.
Let the record show that Gaetz was arrested for suspicion of DUI back in 2008 after he refused a breathalyzer test and field sobriety test. Charges were eventually dropped. His father happens to be a state senator in Florida. I wonder if that had anything to do with it.
His father was a highly respected state senator in Florida,
16 speeding tickets. 16.
Well, and listen, and it's no secret. Look, there are huge signs on the highways in Florida with Matt Gaetz, Matt Gaetz booking picture on it from the DUI. Yeah. So, but look, this is not about Matt Gaetz, and it's not about. There's very few families in the United States who have not been touched by the scourge that is substance abuse and have not suffered. There's a lot of families this Christmas that are not going to have a member because they've had to bury them because of the consequences of substance abuse. So when you are bringing it up in that committee hearing, you are making light of it. And you are using it to attack, and you are using it to distract, and shame on you.
Shame on all of them.
I also just don't, it has nothing to do with the point at hand. So,
well, I think it's the holidays, and there's a lot of shaming that goes on when addictions in general. Hunter Biden's been very open, and I think very painfully open about what he's done. Matt Gaetz, I don't know anything about his personal life other than the DUI photo that anyone can find. I hate all of it. I hate him bringing it up. I hate his DUI photo being brought up. People screw up and make mistakes. This country is being savaged by opioid addiction. Opioid addiction runs in my family. It's something that I know we have felt shame about in the past. And I think when you're discussing things as serious as impeachment and the abuse of power for a president of the United States of America, Democrats and Republicans, I implore you during the holidays specifically to be more kind to one another when it comes to something as serious as having an opioid addiction or a DUI. And I was grossed out by both sides yesterday.
You know, Biden, I think that Biden himself, I really see him as a very viable candidate, Joe Biden still.
I think most people.
And we'll talk about Britain in a minute and how that sort of reflected that. But I think he needs to go out there and really shame them and play the, not victim card, but the aggrieved father card. He has lost 2 children, Joe Biden has. He has 1 son left, and these shameless people are attacking his son. The one boy that he loves still, that he has to go home to at night. That is the real truth of the situation. And I don't understand why Joe Biden does not...
Though.
Excuse me?
His Burisma connections are valid.
But
what is not valid is bringing up his addiction.
Well, the Burisma thing is nepotism, and let's just call it what it is. It's just nepotism. And if you're going to talk about nepotism, look at Trump's family. It's all over the White House.
yeah, it's in the very White House.
So that's exactly what Joe Biden should be doing. He should be talking about nepotism in Washington. If you cleared the decks of everybody who's employed in a lobbying shop in Washington, who's the child of or married to a congressperson, there'd be no lobbyists left in Washington.
We just talked about Matt Gaetz, who got away with, how many did I say? He had 18 DUI speeding.
Yes, and the one thing no one's talking about is the fact that Ivanka Trump, after taking a role in the White House, got all of these Chinese patents for things that she had been begging to get before she got into the White House.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
I don't know why. The Democrats have to get tough.
I think you're spot on. I think Joe Biden, he's the one person that's running that can do it and do it effectively because he connects with people's hearts at home and he has a good story to tell. I don't think he's done a
I don't think it's
job.
playing the card. I mean,
Well,
I think
whatever
that no, but I think that his real and raw and adulterated pain that he's experienced. But I think saying like play it the card politically, that's not why people love him. People love him because he's actually honest and open and raw about things that are very difficult and hard to talk about.
Well, you have a better phrase. Come up with it, because I can't think of a better phrase.
Continue to be the Uncle Joe that we all love and find so candid in speaking about pain that many Americans, especially during the holidays, have experienced. experienced, myself included, and it is the one thing that I think connects everyone throughout the country to him, and I agree with you, he should be doing it more.
He should. And I hope he does, but he doesn't always
But
listen
grief
to
is not a
advice.
card you
But
play.
he should really, I really think he should, take the opportunity to announce a very wide anti-nepotism effort in Washington.
Yeah.
Let's see how many Congress
But
people
first-
are for, not having family members take
then
advantage
first-
of their name.
But then
we
he
have to
has
take a
to
break.
admit that there was nepotism too, and right now
He does.
he's not.
He should.
He does.